We're gonna actually move on into UFC. What was it? 261 that passed this past weekend.
Yes, sir.
In Jacksonville,
Bro,
it was in Jacksonville, right?
That crowd was lit. There was a lot of people in that crowd.
When I tell you, sports were back. They are back there, Jack. Like
in Florida, yeah.
Full house. That whole card was so live, bro. Like it was just the crowd makes so much difference, and it was so different from Fight Island.
Well, I kept seeing a lot of people like posting that they were in Florida and like they were on beaches and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, what the hell is going on? Like, what? There's like 6 of my friends that were on Snap, like snapping that they were in Florida. I was like, what the fuck is going? And of course, they had the fight down there. So
yeah, no masks. I didn't see no masks.
Not a one.
No COVID rules in Florida.
Hey, not fighters hugging the fans hugging the fighters,
touching people, high-fiving, hugging.
House full of COVID. Full of COVID.
They all got their vaccine. That's why.
Y'all really on them 90 days no competes to be doing stuff like that. But we'll just kind of go. I'm gonna say down the card a little bit. Starting with the first part of the main card was Anthony Smith versus Jimmy Crute. And when I saw that fight, that ended with Anthony Smith. I think it was ground and pound on Jimmy Crute. He leg kicked Jimmy Crute, and I mean he immediately deadened that leg. He leg kicked him, and the guy's leg just died on him. He dropped like a sack of potatoes. Still got up and took Anthony Smith down, but that's one of those that's how Conor and Dustin Poirier kind of went. Dustin Poirier deadened that nerve, and there was no recovering for Conor. And no, he didn't ground and pound him. They stopped the fight. The referee stopped the fight in between rounds. Jimmy was standing. He was like, "No, let's go." And when he walked, he kind of stumbled, and the referee was like, "Nah, you're done. You're done." So there was a stoppage there. Julio, did you get to see that fight? You're on mute.
My bad. I watched a little bit of that fight. I didn't catch the whole thing. Of course, I was waiting for the main event like everybody else.
Right.
So I did watch bits and pieces of it, but I didn't get to see the whole fight for that one.
Yeah. So that was Anthony Smith. Jimmy Crute was like an up and comer, and that was basically like initiation into the fire of the UFC. He was supposed to beat Anthony Smith and just kind of get himself going. Didn't do it, so he's back at square one. We talked Uriah Hall and Chris Weidman.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to Valentina Shevchenko against Jessica Andrade. And I didn't know much about Valentina Shevchenko. Just looking at the fighters, I was like, Jessica Andrade looks like she's about to beast this girl. Like, Valentina Shevchenko does not look like she could scrap.
She don't, but she can scrap. She can throw down.
She's gone two full fights, I think they said, with Amanda Nunes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not easy to do. I don't see many people going 5 rounds with Amanda Nunes. She's done it twice.
Mm-hmm.
So Valentina Shevchenko dominated this girl and dominated her on the feet, dominated her on the ground, dominated her, embarrassed her. She carried her for those 2 rounds. Like, she could have ended that fight anytime she wanted.
Yep.
and just played with her food. Basically, there was no competition there. She was never in any danger. And now they're talking about maybe doing the third fight with Amanda Nunes. Would you be interested in that fight?
Nah.
You seen enough?
I've seen enough. Nah.
Julio?
I would. I actually got to see Valentina fight Amanda Nunes the first 2 times, and like you said, she went the full fight with that girl, and that's not easy to do.
No.
So I would actually like to see her fight again, fight a third time, just to see if maybe this time she gets over on her. I doubt it. I very, very much doubt it, because Amanda Nunes is a hard woman to beat, but I would love to see that fight.
Right.
Definitely.
So the co-main was Weili Zhang versus Thug Rose Namajunas, whatever you want to say.
Namajunas.
Way, say it
Nah,
right.
bro, it's you don't pronounce a J, fool, at all.
Namajunas.
It's Eunice, Namajunas. That was a KO in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Weili Zhang was on a 21 fight win streak, undefeated in the UFC. And I was looking at these two, and I was like, Zhang could fight, bro. Like she was just beasting everybody. She was giving them the 2-piece. But Rose,
So can Thug Rose. Thug Rose can throw down.
Rose got that. She's got that name recognition. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't think it was gonna go down like that. Freaking left leg head kick, put her to sleep.
Then
Got on
hammer
top
fist.
of her real quick. Referee stopped the fight, and Zhang was arguing up and down like, you stopped that fight way early.
Nah, she was out.
You were gone.
She was out.
Oh yeah.
Like there was no question. She crumbled.
That was like a baseball bat to the face. Just bam.
It's exactly what that was.
No.
Turned the lights out.
Yep.
All the way out.
It was bad, man. It was bad. And Thug Rose back on top.
I'm happy. I'm happy for her. I really am. I like her. I like her as a fighter and as a person. I was a fan of her whenever I don't know who she was fighting with, the chick that got up in her face and she was just talking crap at
That
the
was
weigh-in.
Jordana. I can't pronounce her last name.
Me neither. That's why I didn't even try. I didn't
Yeah.
even. But she was all talking crap to her, and Rose was just praying like, "No enemy against me shall prosper," and it was so peaceful. So she went in there and lit her ass up
Real quick.
and then you saw what she did Saturday night. I'm happy for her and Pat Barry. I mean, that just shows maybe he's a better coach than he was a fighter, because that dude can get her ready. He gets her ready, and they go out there and do work. So,
I mean, Pat Barry wasn't a bad fighter. He was just in the heavyweight division that had nothing but monsters, dog.
yeah, I mean, when you're, 5'9", 5'10" on a good day, and you're in the heavyweight division against monsters, it's tough, bro.
That's where the big boys play, dog.
That's a tough mountain to climb.
That is. Then we come on to the main event of the evening. Fighting out of Dallas, Texas, Mr. Kamaru Usman took on the BMF, Jorge Masvidal. And I've been watching Usman lately, and I've been watching Jorge lately, and I'm like, I don't think Jorge's got it in him. I'd like to see him win, but I don't think he's got a chance against Kamaru Usman. Now, the last time they went and Masvidal took the fight on 6 days' notice, cut 20 pounds to make weight, and it was a pretty tough fight until Kamaru ended it This go round though, it was night and day different. Kamaru Usman was landing shots. He landed a couple, and George ate him. But that last one,
He got too cocky, bro. He got way
That
too
last
cocky,
one?
bro.
He really ate it.
bruh, he gave him the whole buffet.
Well, I think when he did the, like, he put his hands down and stuck his tongue out, was like all like shaking his head and shit. Usman was just like, all right, bro, I'm done with your ass. I'm about to sleep you. That's what he did. Slept him.
He put every ounce of square footage of his body into that one shot.
And it was
And
straight.
If he would have missed that shot, he would have been all kinds of off balance, and he probably would have got, countered on. But
he lined it up perfectly. It was straight. It wasn't a hook. It wasn't.
No.
It was just straight down the middle and just rocked his fucking world.
chin checked him right quick, dude. When he blasted him, and you just saw the sweat, just a cloud of sweat. I was like, he gone.
Oh yeah, he was all the way out. That was a clean straight right. Like Jay said, it came right down the middle, and Jorge just wasn't ready. The thing that made me laugh the most though was in the first round when you see him get caught by Usman 3 or 4 times in the first round. You can see Jorge smile every single time that he got caught. Like he was smiling like that ain't nothing. Come on, bring me some more. But that last one, man,
there was no smile.
Put him to sleep.
Bro, put him to sleep, woke him up, and put him to sleep again.
Yeah. Yep.
With those hammer fists, just to finish it off.
Yep.
Little insult to injury. So that was a stat card top to bottom on Saturday. And UFC's, they're doing it right, man. They're doing it right.
Yep.
So I can't wait to see the next little pay-per-view they put together. $90, dog? That's a bit of a stretch. $90 for a pay-per-view.
We might have to start taking donations.
Like we ain't in a pandemic.
They were expecting you to use part of your stimmy.
Yeah,
Yo, bro,
you better say some stimulus.
Hey, to some people, we aren't in a stimulus. I mean, look at the crowds and shit.
In a pandemic.
Yeah, in a pandemic. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're not in a pandemic in Florida.
At all.